You hear something? Okay, I guess we're live. Okay, are we on? Is this light too? Is this light way too bright? Where's my controller? This is all new setup here in the van. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. Yeah, that looks like way too bright. Yeah. All right, who all's here? Let's see. Hello. Oop, there goes the light. Like I say, it's a new setup. Uh, right off the bat, thank you, Dana, for moderating. Hello, Jeff, Alexis, Chris, Taurus, and Linda. Michelle Bell, Bonnie, Rick Van Winkle, but smaller than the apartment. Yeah, yeah, you can say that. Let's see. Where do we start? You probably noticed a little absence in videos. I might have to change this setup a little bit. Actually, I'm sitting on the floor. this isn't this isn't ideal. I ordered I ordered a swivel for my passenger seat. You know, the regular height chair, but it's backlogged and or back ordered, and I called them, and it's not supposed to be shipped till June 30th. I'm like, what? So I meant to bring a chair in here, and I didn't. So we're just gonna do it with the floor. Uh, Pamela, Stinky's RV Adventures, Keely, hey, glad you made it. Craig, Bonnie, jeez, wow, how many people's there already? 66 people already. Hello, everybody. How you finding getting parts? Parts for what, Rick? Love the Bella. Um, Bella, I thought you'd already cleaned. I thought you already had that cleaning business done before we. I'll have to keep an eye on her. She didn't get cleaning too personally. Uh, oh, Cheryl got your sticker. Cool. Oh, the van. Uh, let me just say real quick. It's been coming up on 3 weeks. Maybe it's almost 3 weeks. I think since I made a video, and I mean it's good and bad. It's good. I got swamped with work. I do some design work as my like regular job, and for years it's been up and down, pretty slow. But I got I got a load of work that I haven't seen in a long time, and so that's been welcome. Makes for a better payday. So it'd be nice if things picked up. Uh, was like this all the time. But that, and you know what, my little classic car, I finally got it to where it'll run reliably. I still had a couple hiccups with it. It's finally I think it's reliable. You can go over and drive it anytime. It's put away over in my oldest son's garage. I can forget about that project for now and focus on other things. Some things going on with the bounder. Uh, it does have an issue, but I'm going to focus on that. I've had a break from the bounder. Um, hey, Baba. Oh, nice. Thank you, Baba. That might take care of the issue in the bounder I was just speaking of. Um, yes, some news with the bounder. It's going to it's not going anywhere anytime real soon. I've been looking at I've been wanting to move to something more mid-sized. I mean, the van's gonna be like a weekend warrior or just an out and about adventure vehicle, but still I need a more of an apartment. The Bounder is certainly that, but it's just so big, and I'd like to go back to the Tioga I had. Some of you remember that. And you know what? I've been looking around a little bit on RV Trader and Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, and you know what? They're just not out there. Used ones that I'm interested in just aren't out there like they were. So the market's just not. What's out there. People are they're delusional what they want for some of them. So that just doesn't look like. I mean, I could come across the deal somewhere out the road. I mean, I but it's just not looking real good right now. So I'm kind of maybe going to be stuck with a Bounder for a while because I have to have an apartment sort of thing. Where are we at? Let's see. That's it. right, let me try to catch up here a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, we are in Pennsylvania. Yeah, delusional for sure. Price went up on everything, especially campers and motorhomes. Even used cars and trucks. I don't think necessarily they went up. If you actually go to a dealer, I think they're realistic. And are you get? Do I need to clean now? Huh? You got yourself all clean. You gonna help me out? Huh? Um, yeah, like dealers seem to be reasonable and the norm, but individuals are the one that seems to be. They just think everything is worth gold now. It's just crazy. So, uh, this is not the ideal setup. This actually needs to be closer so I can see. So, um, Cheryl said, "Let's send some more kisses." Bella, that's good. I'm good. Okay, maybe you're gonna have to go up here, back here, and lay down. Okay, okay. What do you think about that? Um, Wandering Wild Woman. Hello, Wandering Wild Woman. Love your dog, all chilled. Yeah, she's 56 Chevy. Moved down from a 45-foot diesel pusher to a Arctic Fox 990 camper. What's an Arctic Fox 990 camper? Is that like a truck camper or pull behind? Yeah, increased mobility. Yeah, if you just have at least the basic, some comforts and stuff in some space, it's amazing that I know I bought too big even back when I started with my 34-foot travel trailer. I talked myself into that because I thought, well, it's gonna be my home and office away from home, and I don't want to feel like I'm in a shoebox. So I bought this nice, spacious. It was a handful, way much more than I needed. Dog needs some. Yeah, Pamela. Yeah, I think some people just thought that was a thing to do, was buy an RV, and so many people buy them and think, oh, it's gonna be great. Yeah, we'll just go camping, and we'll just go traveling, and then after a short while, I realized the next year or the year after, just not getting used like they thought it would, and there they sit. What are you doing? Um, Namo, how do you say that? I don't know. Namo lost the one. Hello. Oh, truck camper. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, one. Camping at Little Hannah. I have to house sit and pet sit next weekend. Actually, Little Hannah. I was thinking Loyal Hannah and Crooked Creek. They're campgrounds here in the area. They're Army Corps of Engineer campgrounds, and they open the 12th or the 13th. Well, I have to house sit that weekend, so maybe the following weekend I might. Bella says I'm not giving her enough attention. I know. Jackson says woof to Bella. Bella, Jackson's saying woof to you. Woof. She's like, I don't hear anything. Huh? Been camping. Cheryl says I've been camping most of my life in a tent, not a minivan. Are you just camping out of it, like with a cooler and still setting up a tent, or do you have some basics in it, a bed built, that sort of thing? First thoughts on starting a YouTube channel. We're nervous. Yeah, Rick. It was kind of tough for a while at first. Got a little easier after a while. West Virginia removes the mask mandate June 20th. I don't know where Pennsylvania stands. I'm a little bit ignorant with the as far as just not knowing. I just hate the news, and I just don't keep up with it. I don't even know where Pennsylvania stands on theirs mandate. Bella is a hey May Bella. Oh, Site 26. Oh, I know. I think I was in 20. I know where that's at. Site 26. Stop by if I get a chance. We're out and about in the van. We might. How long are you going to be there? Mee's girl. Hey. Friday through Sunday. Oh, really, Bonnie? The PA mandate ends when 70% of the population is vaccinated. Huh. So if 70% don't, then it's never. Huh. Glen 65 from the Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Yeah, things are pretty okay. I've been busy. I got a bunch of work and projects and loose ends, and then some days I just didn't do anything because it seemed like I had so many things to do. I didn't know which one to pick and get started, and I just was kind of frustrated. But sometimes I got to back myself up and finish this up and back up and finish that up and get reorganized and stuff. I can get pretty bad about that sometimes. But yeah, thumbs up. How many thumbs up we got? 63 thumbs up. 155 people here. Yeah, hit the thumbs up thing if you would. Rob, have I slept overnight in the van? Is Bella a bed hog at night? I've only slept in a bed overnight one night in the van, and we was on that little road trip up to my cousin's to check out his old little Ford Falcon, and I just haven't. And yeah, I'm gonna have to get a video out. Get back to some videos here now that I'm caught up on some things. One thing, this whole arrangement in here, I thought I had it figured out what I wanted. This is not going to work. And it's hard to proceed when you don't have a vision of what you're trying to do. I thought I did, but there's parts of this I just couldn't figure out. But I am going to revert back to the bed across the back. So I'm glad I didn't get too involved. But I just couldn't move forward until I had I'd have things 90% wrapped up, up here before so it's hard to get motivated when I was still unsure that much. But yeah, I know what I want to do now, and I gotta get back to it here. I did have the mark on the ceiling up top marked out. I gotta put my vent fan in yet. It's laying right here behind me and all the tools. It's been kind of rainy the last couple of days, so I just didn't feel like cutting a hole in my roof. But that's going in the whole kitchenette thing just wasn't working out. But I think I know what I want to do now. So loyal Hannah prices went up from last year. One says, not sure about. I think Crooked Crick is still $15 a night. Loyal Hannah was 24 to 26. Something like that. Depending if you wanted water and electric or what. What's the width of the van? It's basically 6 feet, but with the insulation and the wood, it's 5'9". So, and I'm 5'8", but I don't sleep completely stretched out like straight as a pencil. We all kind of a little bit, right? And even if I have to be slightly catty corner, if I feel like stretching out, It's very doable. Bella, Glenn says, meant to say wolf to you. You're still cleaning. Why? What's up with all this cleaning? Hmm? You was you was cleaning, 20 minutes before we got started. I thought you was done. Come here. Come here. Come on. Too bad we didn't. Too bad we didn't have a little snack for you. Oh, we don't have snacks in the van. Hmm? We don't have no biscuits. We don't have anything in the van. She says, "Well, go to the bounder and bring him in." Girl. Yeah, plywood like 3/8 up there and 7/16, and wood is, it's like 40, $45 a sheet. I think it's crazy. I think it starts at that, and the thicker 5/8 is, I don't know, 50, $60. It's bizarre. When I forget what I was gonna say. I got distracted by Bella. Where was we at? Oh, does Bella take up? Somebody said here a little while. Yeah, does Bella? Is she a bed hog? Well, thing is, and the other thing is, this bed's too narrow. I made it a single bed, and that's 38 or 39 inches wide, and I can sleep on it. But and trouble is, Bella likes to sleep on the bed too. I mean, the bed in the bounder is a queen size, and she likes to sleep on the bed. And this thing, she's like, yeah, there's a little bit of room here, but she feels she's not comfortable. She's afraid I'll smush her, roll over on her, and even for just me, it's just not. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I feel better to put a full size sideways, and it'll come out. Full sizes are 53. I think 53 inches wide. So it'll come almost halfway up the van, but you know what? I'll have more room. She'll have room to be comfortable, and just the way the kitchen and stuff needs to go together. That's just the way it's gonna be. Yeah, most Cheryl. Yeah, most dogs are bed hogs, aren't they? She's not. She's really not bad, but still, she needs her space. I mean, it's not like she sleeps in the middle of it and stretches side and oh, oh girl. Yeah, Namo Watsi. I don't know how you say it, but that's how I'm going to say it. Namo Watsi. Um, it will be. It's just going to work out better. Part of the thing what I was thinking was, if the bed's this way, there's long ways right here, and then on this side, and probably wider than it actually looks on camera, the whole sink and my little cooktop and all that was going to go down this wall. There'd still be this aisleway behind me, and my thought was, having this, I could actually put my e-bike in here. I could put a kayak in here. I could haul lumber in here. Um, you know, I could I could actually probably almost lay down here. That'd be kind of a little bit tight for that, but I thought having that would also give me a sense of kind of depth and it just feel more roomier. But no, it's just that's a big waste of space. I'll end up with the room up front here better, and it's just the way it's going to be. You said it right, Dave. Okay. Namawatsi. Okay. Cheryl, you have a queen size bed, and your dog sleeps at the bottom of the bed on his blanket. On the bed, and Belle's funny. She usually sleeps like down at the bottom corner. Anyway, even on the queen size, she kind of like where she is now. So I got like the whole rest of the but girl. PR, thank you. Thank you. It's yeah. Now that I don't know how. Galo JC57. Thanks again for streaming your. I thought I better catch up. I just was involved and focused on so many other things. It's and all that work I got in. I just couldn't even. It was just hard to even think about picking a camera up and putting anything together. So I thought, and I just don't see it happening for another. I'm getting close, another day or two or three maybe. But I thought, another weekend's here. I just jump on here and say hello to everybody and just touch on a few things where we're at. Everybody's been doing as well as could be expected. Bella and I are doing just fine. What? she just like pet me, scratch me. The lighting, the lighting looks good in the van. I want to put those LED fixture. I want to put the fixtures up, or at least one here in the main middle up here maybe. But I thought I'm going to wait until I put the fan in, and probably when I figure out how the 12 volts is going to come across, then maybe I'll do them together as one job kind of thing. But for now, I just put these puck lights in here. It takes us 3 AAA batteries, and they hang in there for a while. Easy. Throw some batteries, 3M double-sided tapes already on them. Stick them. Wow. Jackson's a bed hog, huh? Those LifeQuest, I know kind of beds. There's the jackknife beds are like a couch that they'll fold down. Bella, do you mind? There's also ones that are like slats that you can fold. Yeah, you can fold them back and pull them out and do whatever with the cushions. I don't want to mess with it. I just bed's made and leave it. I don't want I just don't want to be messing. Huh, Pamela. They put a bed side to side so all the back was open. Oh, I guess it depends on your preference on which doors you want to better utilize. I don't know. AWOL. Cheryl, yeah, I went AWOL for a little bit. Huh. Yeah, just climbed across the bed to drive. Yeah, that's the only thing is back here you couldn't get in and out of the back doors. I mean, you could get over them or put stuff under the bed, and that's all you block. If you would put the bed up front sideways, okay, you block these doors, same thing, but then you also block without having to climb over, I guess. Now, that's enough already. Okay. You should be looking out the front window, see if there's any bad deer in the yard this evening. Mm-hmm. There could be some bad deer out there. Okay. Or some bad deers. Where's some bad deers? Huh? Maybe you better go see. Are they out there? Huh? Are bad deers out there? Fred, where's my full bathroom? I mean, like the shower and bathtub and sink and toilet and all that. It's full. So there's no full. The full. Oh, it's in the boundary. That's where it's at, Fred. For Yellow Wolf. About time. Yeah, about time. Hello, Cindy. Cheryl, my bed will be a single bed in your minivan. Is it just you? No pet? Or no pet that likes to sleep on the bed? Or they'll just have to figure it out and sleep beside it. I mean, I could have done that. Just left this and, Bella would have slept on the floor or went up front and slept in her seat. But it's her habit. She likes to sleep on the bed at night. But it's more than that. It's the whole arrangement. It's more than that. Wile E. Coyote. What do you sleep? You sleep in the back of my van. Works fine. Well, yeah. You could just throw a sleeping bag down and sleep in your van. Works fine. What do you have? Could be more specific. What do you have? Hey, Joy. Uh, Rob Yesta. Yeah, the two bench things. We've thought about that with a dinette that one had or Mike had. We thought about that idea, and it goes back to I don't need two benches. I don't need one bench. I mean, I guess I could have one bench and a little desk and that, but I just don't want to have to, in the morning collapse the bed and arrange those cushions, and at night, or heck, if I want to take a midday nap, reassemble it and assemble it this way, assemble it that way, up, down. This, I don't want to mess with it. I'm gonna put the bed across there, and if I have a workstation up here, the pivot front seat, and the desk thing comes out, I don't want to be making the bed up and down on a daily basis. I don't want to mess with it. Thanks, Swamper Dog. Kind of a couple of puck lights and some other light up here, and we're making it work. Music Girl. No, you didn't miss any shenanigans other than Bella went up to look for deer out the front window. Hi, Lynn. Lynn Ann. I don't know. I don't have it all figured out yet. So you don't have to lose the rear door space. It's like I said, it's more than for just Bella's sake. I'm gonna the bed back there. I'll have storage underneath the complete back. I'll have access to the whole, both doors, access like a garage underneath the backs, like so many people do. But also have storage under the front side of it. Then I'll have more room. This wall over here is just where the bed comes down so far. That's where I really feel like I'm getting robbed of some useful space that I could use better, and I have some space over here. The bed will come up so far, but then I have from here way, so this just doesn't seem like a good use of space. So it's going sideways, one piece, no folding up, no folding down. It's just gonna be a done deal. Is this just a week? Noah, no, is it Noah? No, right? Is this a weekend rig or replace the RV rig? More of a weekend rig. Yeah, I'm not. I can't get rid of the bounder until I find something of not bigger than the van but smaller than the bounder. So, are you traveling? And hi everyone. Elma, is that right? Elma, are you traveling? No, we've done just a little bit of local stuff, mostly running for odds and ends and stuff. We really haven't kind of gone out adventuring. I've just been busy with some stuff, and I'm close to where we're gonna be back. out and about here. I am. I'm to a point where I don't care where the van's at. If I got a cooler and a bed, I mean, everything else can come later. We're about ready to just turn the key. The last couple of days have been this close, and it's even closer now. We're gonna get out and go see some things. Cheryl, you're hoping your van will be done before next spring. I'm leaving Tucson for your home state of Ohio. Before next spring. Well, is it even officially spring yet? That's a whole year. You're hoping your van is done in a year's time. Wow, that's a long time. Do you already have the van? And is it going to be that extravagant that it's going to take a year to build? Well, sometimes we can only have so much time to work on these things, weekend projects and such. So, I'm hanging on to the Bounder for now. Chrome from Van City recommends a window with a screen over bed, great ventilation, easy math. Rob, I've seen some of his Chrome's videos, and I think we have some different preferences and ways of going about things. And looks like he has a really great rig he's built and that works for him. Mine's not going to be that extravagant, and mine's not as long as his, and certainly doesn't have the room for stuff that his does either. So I kind of looked at his floor plan to kind of get an idea how Heath has things arranged. Yeah. Took what I could from that and evaluated it amongst all the other ideas I've seen. Joy, do I stay in touch with Pandemonium? With Aja? Here and there. We mostly, right now, we kind of keep up with each other, like on Facebook and stuff and whatever. I haven't talked to her in a little while, but yeah, stay in touch when need be. Have you thought about, Justin, have I thought about a Class C? Yes, that's exactly what I want. I thought a lot about a Class C. Matter of fact, is what I will end up with, when the Bounder. When I find the right one, that's what I'll get. It's mid-size. If you look back in some of my older videos, we had the Tioga that was 26 foot, and that was a nice floor plan, and it was plenty big enough. I felt really comfortable in that. So I don't want any bigger. I think as soon as you pass 26 foot, somewhere maybe it's 27 or 8, they go to the longer wheelbase too. So you lose more maneuverability. And 26 was just about right. They had the mid-size wheelbase. So I'm thinking 23, 4, 5, 6 in that area. That's what I want. Dale from, I don't know how to pronounce the town or village or whatever, but New Zealand. I might have to Google that. Where the heck, New Zealand? And hello. Hi, Karen. Ninja Bukitty. I'm going to be using an SUV with a no-build. It's funny how some small, rigs can be arranged kind of accommodating. I'm thinking I've seen some pretty decent setups with smaller things than the van, and I'm struggling to arrange it. It's like a puzzle putting this thing together. I'm just not good at puzzles, I don't think. But I'm figuring it out. Life Quest. If I carry a solar generator, why couldn't you just wire the LED puck lights into the USB power port? I don't know. Haven't thought about it. That could eventually happen. They're just, quick, easy, pling, pling. They're on. No, I have enough projects right now. It was the easy solution. Wily Coyote. You should come. Dogs can meet. Where are you at, Wily? Send me an email. I might. I don't even keep up with my emails as well as I should. Send me an email. At Dave's RV Life at gmail.com. We'll see where you're at and what's going on. What else? Bonnie, good luck. I hope that works out. 24 foot's a nice size. Yeah, that's pretty low mileage. What year is it? A short bus. No, I'm not buying it. Wait, I'm not sure how to take that. I was watching Camping with Steve. He bought a short bus. You instantly thought of me when short bus and me. Not sure how to take that. I have no. Hi, Summit Dave. I have no interest in building a van or a bus. No, I just don't want a bus. I'm not anti-bus guy. Okay. Slaysburg, where is that in Pennsylvania, or in the northeast or eastern part of the country? 56 Chevy, love the Falcon and Maverick. Well, the Falcon's my cousin's. It did sell. Thank PR. Thank you. Let me back up. Where was that? Am I invested in crypto? No, I'm not. The Falcon was my cousin's. I did a video on that. It's all over my other channel. It did sell. So somebody just loved that car and it went. And the Maverick, thanks. I love it too. And it's I whipped it back into shape finally. And if I want to go take her for a ride right now, I can go over and start her up and go. It's back to life. Craig Tarbuck's made it. What up? It's sitting in the van. So a little setup together here to see if we can live stream from the van and try to get out and start getting out in it now finally. No, I'm keeping the Justin. Are you going to sell the van in a Class A if you get a Class C? No, I'm keeping the van because it's for whatever reason, if my motorhome, whether it's an A or a C, that's my motorhome. That's kind of like that's my main living quarters, I guess, my apartment on wheels, and I need some sort of kind of daily driver sort of thing to, go when I'm back up in here or go to the store or whatever. And I've always had trucks and vans or whatever, and that little car, that Ford Focus, just, it's just not me. And I've always, hauled stuff or towed stuff, and a more utility type vehicle is just more my style. So I thought replacing the car with something I could also adventure in. Yet the car was too small to really camp in for me and take Bella. So I thought this would be multi-purpose, the van, and it's easy to run to town or run an errand or take out for a weekend or a couple of weeks. Might go up to Maine and get some lobster in it. Be gone for a week or 10 days, 2 weeks, maybe over to Niagara Falls, maybe, without having to drive the big Bounder or a Class C around. But longer term, like Class C, bigger trips, if I go south this winter or the Southwest, if I'm going to be gone for months, I might want to take the bigger vehicle and leave the van behind for the winter. Oh, Salzburg. Oh, that's where Mike is from, Salzburg area, or one. Well, shoot me an email. We'll see what's up. Oh, Bonnie, it's a 2015. Well, they're priced with 2015 with less than 9,000 miles on that Class C. And that's probably going to want some money for that one. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I know I'm missing some stuff here. If I don't answer, and besides, I'm trying to, it's like, and it gets going, and I know I'm missing some of you. I apologize if I passed your question or comment. Hey, wait a minute. Something happened on my scrolling thing here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I fell behind. Hang on. Hang on, I'm catching up. The Ford Falcon brought back memories. I drove semi never again when I was young back then. Ninja Boo Kitty, thank you. Kiss the baby for me. Who? Bella Bella. My Bella girl. Bella Bella. Bella. Yeah, it's getting pretty dark now. So I can't see deer. I can't see the deer anyway. There you go. Did you see the deer? Huh? Did you see the deers out there? Or out there being bad in the yard again? Thank you, Ninja Boo Kitty. She gets her share of kisses. Did you hear that? You okay? And quick ice car reviews. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa, my chat's starting to fly here. How many people's here? 178. Yes, thank you, quick ice. Man, no bus or big rig for me. Hey, Cheryl, I mean, absolutely. If you're comfortable in the van, I mean, you go anywhere. You know, that's the beauty of that. You know, if you want to go on some places just out doing some dumb things that you'd never get an RV in, not even a short Class C. There's branches to be concerned about and stuff. So, why? Oh no, I apologize. Why isn't this chat auto scrolling? How's the van, Dave? Drummer, the van's doing okay. Quit. Hello, Ananame Beekman. Hello. Aunt Mary. Aunt Mary's pals. I'm glad to see you. I was getting a little worried. Yeah, we're okay. We just got busy. Cheryl, the Falcon was my cousin's, and he sold it. I just wasn't interested in it. I mean, I'd love to have that car, but I just don't. I'm lucky I can have a place to put the Maverick right now. You know, I just don't have my own big garage and facility to do that right now. Hey, Dave, get your Brett. No, I didn't get my bumper cleaned up yet. Oh, but I got the hitch. I was working back there. I got the trailer hitch off. I don't know why I need to show you these. I did get the trailer hitch off. The hitch and ball where it goes in the receiver, that was put in there years and years ago, and nobody ever took it out, so it rusted in there. I want to be able to use the hitch. I have a cargo rack I want to be able to put in there and pin it, and if I want to put a generator on the back in the summer, maybe for an air conditioner or whatever, or propane or extra propane, you know, I want to put a cargo thing in there, but that thing was rusted in there. I know people say, well, just pull the pin and tie it to a tree and yank it. They'll come out. They don't. They're, a lot of them are just rusted in there. Well, anyway, I took the whole hitch off. I bolted it from the frame. I got a piece of 2x2 square tubing and then put it in the back side of it, a big sledgehammer. Me and my buddy, we after soaking it with penetrating oil for a while, we drove that thing out of there. So anyway, I've descaled and wire wheeled that whole hitch and repainted it, and it's going back on. You know, it's part of the dumb little things that don't make it the videos is, you know, make a special trip for, you know, metal cutting bandsaw blades to cut the roof and and whatever, and then, you know, 6 new, you know, grade 8, you know, bolts, nuts, flat washers, lock washers, you know, to bolt the hitch back on now that it's repainted, and you know, there's just a lot of, it's just never ending. You know, I got a list of. Anyway, I was back there working. Did I take the bumper off? And I was going to clean it up and just spray it for now, but to do it right, the one corner is dented in. I actually want to take it off and beat that dent back out of that one corner and do a better job at wire wheeling it. Do you mind? You know, paint it up right, but no, it's on the long list of things to do. It's down there somewhere. I'll get to it. Looks cozy. Thanks, Diana. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, shit. All right. Then my phone behind me. Let me see. Thanks, Carolyn. Good to see you here too. Bolts and screws went up. Yeah, 6 of those. I mean, granted, they're grade 8, and they're half 13 bolts, and 6 of them along with all the washers, nuts, and all that stuff. Yeah, it was like $9. Pamela, come on, Dave. Camo Dave takes us on every trip to Walmart. What? What? You want to go to? You want me to take you to Walmart too? Uh, Brenda Lou Cook, didn't I show you? Yes, that's at some point. I don't know how things are going to come together, what I was going to develop this year. And that would be ideal. That would be nice. If I'd love to pick up a property that has at least a building, a garage on it, and power and stuff. If it had shelter, if it was a garage, like a 2-car garage apartment thing, I could make that work. Or if it had a separate building, or even just had the garage. I mean, I could always maybe build something or put a mobile home on it, or the RV for now. Or I got to make something like that happen at some point, and I don't know exactly when that's going to be in the cards, but that is in the plans. It's not urgent that I do. I'll make something happen right now, but it's in the future. Ideally, I'd be nice. Hey, there's a deal. Go grab it. That'd be. I love that. Ever thought of a horse-drawn hitch? For what? A horse-drawn for what? Like Jeff Jones, you came back. Did you leave at the very beginning? Jeez. Say later, Tater, or something? The floor plan I posted. That data. The foxtail in that foot. You mean what's a foxtail? Is that like a goat's head? Is that some kind of briar, like a goat's head? No, there's really nothing. I don't know why she's so busy cleaning tonight. Maybe she was just due for a thorough one. There's, around here, it's so green and soft. Unless you go in some real thick woods and find some raspberry bushes or something, there's just not a lot of thorn bushes around here, or the kind of, it's so green and soft. I mean, you could go walking out in your bare feet, that is enough. That's quite enough. Okay. Maybe you can just go up there and maybe it's your bedtime. Maybe you can come up here and lay down. Or maybe I'll scoot where you can't reach me, and we'll just do this. Poor thing, huh? Poor thing. You just go, no. No. Here, let's do this. Come here. Roll you over that way. You just stay over there for a while. Take care of things, okay? You just stay over there. She is giving me the side eye. Okay, what'd I miss? Carolyn, Daryl, you talking to me? Now that it's warm, am I coming back to Georgia anytime soon? It's probably too hot in Georgia for me now. No, it's just been nice up here in Pennsylvania. There's a whole Northeast up here to do stuff. Wow, it's nice. Meeser girl. It's my foot, and I'll shoot if I want to. See, she can take a hint. Yeah, this works out good for everybody. Loves Bella. She can be in live stream here in the van a lot easier, huh? Lady Liberty, if once I get the back bumper done, will I do a swing away hitch? I don't know. I don't know because how that's going to work out. I might look into them because I might have like a combination cargo rack and bike rack for the e-bike. So if that's the case, I would need to swing away to. Otherwise, I got to take the bike off, and I don't know. I'll look at them. What I'm afraid of with the swing away is anytime you have something on the hitch, whether it's a motorcycle rack or a cargo rack, is they're basically just in that 2-inch square hitch, and you get on bumps and things are rocking and shaking, But I don't like anything doing that back there. I usually on each end of it also attach it to the bumper, so it's really solid with the vehicle. You go over bumps and around things that it stays with the vehicle. It's not back there kind of doing its own thing and wobbling around. I don't like that, doing that back there. So that kind of, I'd have to get pretty creative to do a swing away that had a extra support when it was swung in to attach, and I just don't know how that. I'll have to look at them closer. Hello, Rick Bowes Rides from Texas. Thank you, long lost and free. It's getting there. Would you sell the RV? No, not yet. You said about drinking. Oh, is that vodka? No. Yeah, I don't drink. Yeah, that alcohol stuff. I'm good, thanks. I want to see something. Thanks, Dana. Oh, hey, Dave. Rock and roll nomad. Back in Flagstaff. It looks like it's getting hot back out there. Rick Van Winkle. Me neither. Good. Let's come back to Washington State. Ooh. Nope. I have no plans. It doesn't mean it won't happen. They're just not in the plans. I would like to again. I would like to go. I mean, there's a whole middle of the country I haven't been in. I don't have a thing on my Stecker map here, obviously, but I haven't been in the South Dakota or Wyoming. So somewhere there, I'd like to kind of get out and hit the coast up in that, up there too. Are you depressed? Wait, this is going too fast. I need to back up. I'm gonna have to skip by some here because I'd love to be a moderator in here. Rock and roll. It's a RV Davey, rock and roll nomad moderator in here. Oh, you would love to be a moderator in here. It's a complicated application you have to fill out. Just ask Dana and a couple people. You gotta meet very strict things there. Lady Liberty, yes, I can't wait here. Um, we're gonna get rolling here pretty soon again here in the van and the bounder. It's gonna be a little bit of a mix. We're not just abandoning the bounder right now. It does have an issue. I gotta have a look at something. Nothing major, but um, I have to keep the bounder up and running and healthy. And because if I do sell it, nobody wants to buy a piece of junk, or if it has issues, it's not gonna be worth very much, right? I think a lot of people tend to let them go after a while. Like, oh, why put money into it? We're gonna sell it anyway. I don't know. I like to keep them healthy, and still being able to use it safely and reliably. And at some point I go to sell it, well, it's ready for the next person, and they just got to pick up the ball and run with it and do the same thing. Got to keep up with them. So anyway, I'm gonna make sure the bounder's okay, and we're gonna be using it some too. But it'll be nice to have the van to escape some other places where the bounder can't go, and or where it's just more practical to take the van. So, am I falling way behind again? Uh oh. Uh-oh. Oh, so if anybody, a couple things here about being a mod. If you've been with the channel for a while and your name I recognize, and I don't know, one or two extras don't hurt. Like right now, Dana's the only one here, and she has to keep up with all of it. If Dana wasn't available tonight, um, what would I do? So email me at davesrvlife@gmail.com, and we'll maybe see. Yes, Dana, very complicated, and I'll send you an application. Forbes, I've not been to Forbes State Park. Yeah, along that 40 Ligonier. I am going to be down Ligonier next week, though, I think. Or down below, around Greensburg, anyway. We might take a Amtrak train ride for just the very next stop. Just, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll record some of that if we do. Cheryl, oops, we jumped ahead. I barely caught your question there, and we jumped ahead. What things are fluid changes? Make sure the tires are healthy and properly aired up from periodically. That it always has healthy brakes. I don't wait till they're screaming and making noise. When I'm around the country and once, jumped down a lot of mountains. While I'm back here this summer, I'll probably put all new brake pads on it. Look at everything else involved while I'm stopped here. It's cheap to put brake pads on it rather than run it till they're just everything's worn out and making all kind of noise. And you got other things would become damaged, and you're putting calipers and rotor. It just becomes a lot more involved. I think it's just cheaper to say, hey, I got 10 or 15 or 20,000 miles on her. Maybe it's time to have my brakes looked at and make sure they're good and healthy. How's Maverick running? It's running reliably. That's a stock or not a mod. I'm in Chicago. I don't know how to translate that. Never been on a train, Sandy? Oh, man. They got some good historic railroads that you can go on excursions, even just short ones. There's one in West Virginia. It's an hour up an old logging railroad or whatever. I mean, they have passenger cars and stuff, and it takes like an hour to get up there. There's a stop on the way, and up on this big scenic mountain, then they come back down. And there's another one, and there's quite a few around the country. So I don't know about Amtrak's just it's somebody else's request. A family member wants to go do something, and so I'll go do that. But really, as far as the historic ones are really cool to do. Rock and roll nomad, thank you. Yeah, I tried to put some other stuff on that channel. Let's see here. I need to focus here. What's developing here? Oh, I forgot. I forgot Bubba was a mod too. Forgot all about it. What have you been up to the last couple of weeks? Just been a busy day. I don't know if I'm gonna run back through all that now. I think I kind of said that at the very beginning. When this is over, go back and watch the first 5 minutes or something. I think it's you really want to know. No, Patsy, Alan, I have not been to York, PA, let alone the Sprangler Farm. We might end up somewhere towards York this year though. The friend, thank you. Hang on, I really got to try to give me 1 minute here. The brake, Jeff Jones, the brake springs on the van. You mean like drum brakes? This van has 4-wheel disc brakes. The friend, thank you. Van's coming along. The van, it's all right. Wandering Wild Women, we used to live by some railroad tracks. When we first moved there, we thought it was going to be horrible, but it's funny how you get used to the noise and you hardly even notice them anymore after a while. The mountain tunnels in PA, yeah, like the Pennsylvania Turnpike has. We might go see a little bit of the abandoned part of the Pennsylvania Turnpike and the abandoned tunnels. That might be on the slate here pretty soon. There is something about a train. Scranton, I have been to Scranton. Last summer, went to Scranton, went to Steamtown, and checked the Steamtown Museum and checked out all those trains. Oh, Susie takes a train to see her daughter in Delaware. That's pretty cool. Patsy, that's pretty cool. Your cousin wrote a book about the Sprangler Farm and Civil War battles and how it was used at a hospital. Oh, hang on. A message on held. Let's see here. Let's see here. Dana, I appreciate you staying on top of things. Sherry, hey Dave from the Poconos. I have to get up to the Poconos too. I got some places in New York to check out, and I got to get over to Delaware and Rhode Island. I got to snoop around. I might take for taking the van. I might actually go through New York City. Might do it like on a Sunday, not Monday through Friday or so. Like I'll have to pick maybe what would be the best time, the lowest traffic situation. Maybe a Sunday morning, and actually drive through the city and get a hot dog or something. There's probably vendors dang near 24 hours a day or whatever. But I'm thinking about it. Wait, I gotta take care of this. Hang on a second. Hang on. I should message somebody here, but I'm not going to. Where are we at here? Wandering Wild Women. Yeah, the Pennsylvania Turnpike is. There's some history about the original route and some of the new routes and the abandoned sections, and even the new tunnels are pretty impressive. Anybody ever go through Pittsburgh, the Squirrel Hill tunnels, the Fort Pitt tunnels? If you come to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania from the south, and you have to go through Mount Washington on the Fort Pitt or the Squirrel Hill tunnels. Well, I think they both go through Mount Washington. Yeah, you've never been to Pittsburgh before. The very first time you're coming out through the tunnel, and all of a sudden, bang! There it is. There's a Monongahela River, and the Allegheny River comes down. They form the Ohio River, but right there is the triangle, the Point State Park and Pittsburgh. When you come out of that tunnel, it's like bang! There it is. It's kind of cool. I gotta catch up again. Where am I at? Hello, Michelle. Bella is a great dog. You just got back from the outback. Is that meaning Australia? Ninja Boot Kitty. I love Pittsburgh. Yeah, there's I think every city has its really cool spots, historic areas and food areas, and the Strip District is like full like all kind of vendors and places to wholesalers and a lot of people like food, like restaurant. I don't know what to call it. Like places, a lot of restaurants will go down and buy their bulk foods and whatever. All kind of eateries and clubs, and I don't know. It's an interesting place. Yeah, Mike, you know about the tunnels. Leroy, about the tunnel, about the Smokies. That's another thing I wanted to ride. I wanted to take like the Blue Ridge Parkway. And I understand there's places where you can do it in an RV, and then you kind of got to detour and get out of there. Maybe you can pick them up in different spots where it's doable, but realistically, it's not very doable to really take a big RV the whole way in the Blue Ridge Parkway. So it takes a little smaller, more nimble vehicle. So I might do, that I can do in the van too. Check out the Appalachians a little bit better and that sort of thing. What am I using for internet in the van? The same thing I used in the Bounder. You really want to know what I've been using forever? This was my internet. Okay. My AT&T phone. It's a fluke. It's like, ever hear them old Verizon plans that just keep giving you high speed, unlimited? This old phone, which is obsolete now, can't buy them anymore. I hope it never dies. But it's unthrottled, it just goes and goes and goes. I can use 500 gig of data a month, and it's just all full speed. So, yeah, got lucky with that. AM Mother, people hit the like button. It helps stay. It does. Somebody likes we got 247. Oh, there's 165 people. Happen. Hey, we're at an hour and 9 minutes. Oops. I don't usually do these longer than an hour. So I'll have to think about wrapping things up here pretty soon. Bella did go to sleep. Yeah, somebody noticed that a little while ago. Hello, Mr. Muskie. Pamela, I don't know if I said about being under 10 feet. I don't know if it was the height I was so concerned about as just the length and the overall bulk of it, Hi, Lena. Lena B, how's it going? It's going pretty okay. Yeah, Bella's out. Clean. Did you finally wear yourself out? Is it past your bedtime, Bella? Did, is it finally your bedtime? The thing is, we're going back to the boundary anyway. Boundary's right over there. It's time we just start using this, So I thought we'll do a live stream, and we're going to maybe get out of it this week. So, well, we are going to. So, Mr. Rusky, you're up on Lake Erie. I've only been up to Erie one time. I rode my motorcycle up to Erie. It's about 2.5 hours from here, I think. I rode my motorcycle up, had lunch at some restaurant on a dock right on the lake there, and drove around a little bit. I think I went a little bit east into New York there just to say I've been in New York the first time, and then just drove back that afternoon. So, Ninja Boo Kitty, it is, right? Okay, Lady Liberty, I'll look for that. The camping information on Forbes Camping. Was that Forbes State Park or Forbes? Or anyway, I'll look for it. I appreciate it. Dave, I know it's hard not to smile with Bella, right? Well, how do I like driving the van? Oh, it's a breeze. It's nice. It's a nice break from the driving the big bounder all the time. And it's just nicer to have than a little car that's not particularly useful. Did you miss a spot? Huh? Michelle, thank you for the Waffle House. Okay, I'm in. I'm all in. You know how many Waffle Houses I've passed? And I always say I should go to Waffle House. Yeah. Anybody else like Waffle House? Let me ask. Anybody have? If you go to Waffle House and you want a big breakfast, a big mess of breakfast, anybody like a big mess of breakfast? Like an omelet and potatoes and this and that, just a bunch of crap. Go to Waffle House and get hash browns all the way. And you get hash browns with this side and that side. This way, just say, I want hash browns all the way. And you better be hungry. It comes with all kind of stuff. Yeah. Craig, I don't know. I must have missed some comments there. Craig, you're saying about it was the distributor. Somebody must have talked about the Maverick. Actually, I got it fixed. It was fixed for about a day and a half. And it died on me again. I had to tow it. I got a ride down. I got the van. I went to U-Haul and got a tow dolly. I went back up to where it was at. Me and my buddy hooked it up, and we had to tow the Maverick back. Then there was a whole nother round. The fiasco with that distributor, okay? Sorry to go off topic here. I'll stop here in a minute, just a second. I scratched my head and scratched my head. I'm so tired of getting brand new parts that are defective. It was another case of more the bad distributor. Turned out I got some other bad stuff too. I finally got it sorted out and figured out, and now it is running reliably. Had it out on 3 trips. It's doing okay now, but what a struggle that has been. It has been stressful, and it's one thing to diagnose and repair and say, hey, I got to the bottom of it. This is broken. So you go buy another one. And you replace it, and you say, okay, that's been replaced. It's got a new one, and then it still don't. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I misdiagnosed it because it still don't run. So you start chasing a ghost, Little do you know that brand new part out of the box was also bad. Oh, you don't know how frustrating that could be. And there were multiple instances of that. This, that, this, that. This, I've lost all faith in buying, um, with just a roll of the dice when you buy parts. Okay, sorry. Waffle House. We call it Awful House. Bonnie. IHOP. IHOP's okay. Alberta, Canada. Hello, Dawn. Perfect hangover meal. Yeah. the the roast said I should rub Bell's feet the entire time with it. Why? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come this way. Come this way. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. That's my girl. That's my girl. We'll go. We'll go to the bounder, and you can go night for real pretty soon. Okay. All right. All right. We will. We'll go soon. Okay. Barbara, I have not had any paranormal alien Bigfoot experiences while I've been out. I'm open to them though. That'd be interesting. Puppy cuddle, yay. Yeah. She's a sweetheart. She is. What? Ninja Bukiri peeking in windows of an old schoolhouse. Why don't I recall that? I'll have to think about that. It's been a while ago. Was that up at Eagle Mountain or somewhere? I'm sure it was a schoolhouse. Where was we? Falcon brother, what's better, used parts or new import parts like from AutoZone? Well, trouble is they all. Well, I should probably wrap this up. Maybe mention that on my other channel. That's trouble is all the big chains. For the most part, not in every case, for the most part, they all carry this. They all have the same suppliers. Slightly different names, but kind of same source from China and that sort of thing. So, AutoZone, Advanced, O'Reilly's, even Napa. Napa does carry some, a line. Maybe Napa's, who else? Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, the oldest schoolhouse in the state. That was, that's where that pie shop was closed. So I had to come up with something else for the video. And went to that old schoolhouse. Yeah, that was pretty cool. They've developed chase squirrels. Yes, absolutely. And rabbits. She can run fast, and she puts it on 100% when she encounters those critters. Yeah, the pies. I was so disappointed. Oh, not just the China parts. They were made. The parts were made in Mexico too. Those Cardone distributors were all from New Mexico, or no, not Mexico, not New Mexico. So, thank you, Dana, for putting that up there. Yes, thank you. Strawberry, Arizona, which was right by Pine, Arizona. Yeah, and I forget how you pronounce that ledge, that rim or ridge. Jokingly, because nobody knew how to pronounce it right, we've called it the Mongolian. that's not it. I forget what it is. It's a pretty nice area up there. It really was. Yeah, Craig, are you still here? Anyway, I'm glad you came, and I hope you and Lulu are doing good. Muggian. Yes, Johnny's. Uh, it's got a weird pronunciation, though. The locals seem to only know. And I cannot. Something in there is silent. Pamela. Oh, strawberry rhubarb. Yep, one of my favorites. I prefer fruit pies, not like pudding pies or kiwi or stuff. Or give me good old apple or cherry or blueberry or peach or yeah, that kind of stuff. Cheesecake. Okay. Well, cheesecake's not pie. So, yeah, cheesecake's good stuff too. Well, folks, this is the longest. This is the longest live thing I've done to date. We're at an hour and 21:57. Um, I think we need to close this down and get back to the bounder so Bella can go get settled in. Poor girl. Bella. You ready to go to bed? You ready to go to bed? Okay. Okay. Thanks everybody for coming tonight. We're gonna do something this week. I swear. Okay, we're gonna take the van. We're gonna go somewhere, and I'll do some video, and I have a bunch of stuff to catch up on video wise here. Are we done? You got everything? You're ready to go? I'll shut this show down. Night, day, night. I'm hungry. Everybody's getting late. Everybody's getting hungry, and it's gonna be bedtime. Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for everybody that did the super chat thing. We'll be back soon. Should I say anything else? Am I forgetting anything? Everybody have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Thanks, moderators. Bye.